Hey guys, I'm Nate Horsfall, or you might know me as FoxxDragon on the internet. So I've been pretty much drawing my entire life as long as I can remember. I always liked doing traditional stuff. There was never digital back then. Nowadays I do animation for video games. I do 3D animation. And as a fun video game fact, the first animation I ever really did was in Mario Paint. Loved that program, game, whatever it was. I just kind of fell into different groups. I was doing an online role-playing guild for a while where I did a whole bunch of different characters, and I was doing an Unreal Tournament clan where I was doing a bunch of stuff, but then I kind of found this one group called Dwelling of Duels, which does video game stuff every month based on theme, and I made some stuff for them and they loved it, and then just kind of spiraled out of control. First album I ever did was for Norg, who's on this album. Hi Norg! Smash Brothers, and then I did something for Snappleman for Contra 4, and then it just kind of went crazy. I've been involved with Harmony of a Hunter, Metroid Metal, what's on my wall? Viking Guitar, Super Guitar Brothers, Vampire Variations, you know, a lot of stuff. I just continue to do it, and pretty much people hit me up all the time. They're like, hey, you want to be on this project? And generally speaking, 99% of them are awesome, so usually the answer is yes. Because it's a 3-player game. Ha 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 ha, isn't that clever? But no, that's seriously the reason. There are other artists, there will be other artists. I don't even know how many actually at this point are going to be on by the time this video is released, because there are a lot of people that said they might do stuff, and we'll see if they do it. First we played through the entire game, 3-player, multiplayer online, with this incredibly terrible emulator called Chilera, which was great, let us play 3-player. Not so great, the fact that it crashed about every 30 minutes to an hour, pretty much on the dot. So you play through the game, and if you had not saved in 30 minutes, and I would look at it, oh my god, then you probably lost and crashed and you just start over. But you know what? Play through the entire game that way, and it was totally worth it, because the experience that we had by doing that was to pretty much take notes the whole time. I mean, just studying everything. We played that game so much, but this time it was all about studying, man. Like, alright, here's Kakara, check out those awesome stars in there, that's really cool. Alright, here's Karen's Ferry. Basically just developed a giant list of inspirational stuff, and I mean a giant list. And then, because that's not enough, we decided, hey, you know what, this game's kind of whimsical, but all our stuff is super serious. Let's just do some silly stuff. So then we decided to set on a call for, I don't know, the entire night and make up comedy skits. Like, hey, here's this person, they're trying to use fairy walnuts, but this person's allergic to fairy walnuts, so it doesn't work out, and then they die. We had made 70 something of them, and we only got through like, I don't know, 10. So we just amassed this giant list, and then went through it all, just every day, or every other day, or maybe every couple of weeks, just kind of check in, see where things are going, and if we were working on a 3-person thing, then we would make sure that each person was doing what they needed to do on that and everything that was going on. And then, even after all that was over, if something was done, it wasn't like, alright, I'm done. It's like, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? So, it was, it was just laborious, painstaking kind of process, but it's totally worth it in the end. Oh yeah, this one. So let's play a fun game. I'm not going to look at the list, and we'll see how many I can actually remember. Thanatos, Pure Land, Upper Land, Lofty Mountain, Mech Rider, Tasnica, which I did in a live stream. Hi, live stream. Probably other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. Oh, I did a bunch of comedy things. I did like Fairy Walnut skit, Failure to Take Your Aid With You skit, Robin Hood in the Forest skit, the Magic Rope skit. I don't know, what is that, 11? And then stuff I did with my brother. I did End of the World thing with Flamey, approaching the fortress. I did Kakara with him. I did Ruins with him. I did Gygus with him. I did some other ones with him that I can't think of off the top of my head. And then I helped Ali with Ice Country. I helped out Flamey's Cave a little bit, and also the Sword. Worked with that with 3 people. That was an incredibly long process that all of us worked very hard on. There's other ones, but I can't remember. That's enough, right? What is that, like 20? I don't know. I'm kind of crazy. Did you really just ask me that? Have you been paying attention? So whenever I do giant things like this, where I just jam as much stuff into as possible, there's always the question that comes up: why didn't you guys do fill in the blank? Oh, you did so many, but not fill in the blank. Well, you know, we tried, guys, but it's August. You're watching this video in September. We're still working on stuff. I'm still working on stuff. My brother's still working on stuff. We're all doing stuff. But you know what? There are only so many hours in the day. And come on, man, we gave you a book worth of art. Give us a break. Give us a break and enjoy. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, Fire Minotaur and the Girl's Metal Disc and Tree and the Burst Sketch and Frisbee and what else we got here? Oh yeah, Library, yes, and anything else? Oh yeah, Karen's Ferry and